Jared Kushner and Ivanka Kushner walk out of the White House and months later get $2 billion from the Saudis?
I'm curious, who do you think out of all the announced Republicans is the least destructive? Like, putting aside whether or not they can win, like, who's the least destructive to you?
Trump.
Because I don't know.
Trump.
You think Trump?
Yeah, I
like
do.
If he won, you mean he's least
That's
destructive?
including Chris
Yes,
Christie, right?
yes. Think about what is Trump's legacy as president? Those 3 Supreme Court justices. That's strictly a stroke of luck.
Tax
You
rate
think
too.
he's the least? You think Trump is the least destructive?
Yes, I do. Of all those guys, absolutely.
Oh, you?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, you weren't an immigrant during Trump's administration. I was. It hit.
What
hit
he does
crazy.
culturally, though, I think is not always.
Oh well,
taken
yeah.
into
I'm
consideration,
I'm talking strictly politics.
I think Chris Christie is.
in terms of that, I
He's-
probably agree.
Well, because I'm thinking Chris Christie. If we're
I was going to
talking
say Chris
everybody
Christie.
it's obviously Chris
Yeah.
Christie.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris Christie will get down. Trust me, Chris Christie they got rid of what you call it. Cash bail got abolished in New Jersey in 2014 under Chris Christie. He will do some slick shit, some slick progress, because they ain't paying no attention to him about it. You know what I mean? Chris Christie is the least destructive of them all. You know why? Because Chris Christie is a petty little gremlin. He is too busy doing in-party shit, like trying to get niggas back. He always trying to get his lick back on somebody for something else. He's busy. He loves Republican violence.
Yeah, but think about how Christie was able to shut down the bridge. Imagine what he could do if he was president.
See,
I mean, the dude's
DeSantis-
petty as
DeSantis
hell.
I honestly believe DeSantis was forged in hell. There's no doubt in my mind. Look at my face. I'm so serious. Like, DeSantis is a scary prospect. He gives me. I'm the warden of the prison of Azkaban. That's what he gives me. I don't like that. That doesn't.
Yeah.
You know what shit he does? He does.
Well, you know, he
lot.
oversaw torture at Guantanamo Bay as a
He's a
former
bitch.
JAG officer. So
Yes.
you know, that's right up his alley. Like,
he was a torture whisperer.
Yes. He's very scary. He's a scary man.
Yeah,
Very-
when they were playing good cop, bad cop, he was the bad cop doing torture. I mean, the man
By
is
choice.
pure evil. Yeah, by choice. He is pure evil. I think he's a sociopath, probably.
And he don't crack jokes.
I fear if he were to get
anybody
White
that's
House.
wicked and don't crack jokes is a scary person. Like, that means they don't take their eye off the prize. Like, I haven't seen that nigga giggle once. He just be, I woke up to do bad. I'm here to do evil shit. Like, I'm committed. Like, invested. I think DeSantis is very scary. I think Chris Christie is it for me.
Yeah,
We all
I'll
seen
accept
the,
Christie. I agree with the Christie one in a sense. For me, I just think, Trump he just can't get anything done. He's not an operator like any of those guys. Like, Christie will make deals. He'll cut deals. He'll be able to work with the Republicans to to pass whatever they'd want. Trump couldn't do that.
what about Tim Scott?
It's not about the deals, though. The
he's
MAGA Republicans are rallied around the far right in this country, are rallied around whiteness. Whiteness is a contract, white supremacy, and that. What they are interested in is rhetoric. What is being mobilized is all the hate, is all the division. As we see that. That's why Elon Musk want to take over Twitter. We see all these different things. We know that that's what it's really about. And Trump gives them that. If that's what you truly want, they get that. They get that and emboldenment. So that's what I think they want from him more than they want policy or any of that stuff. I think they want wickedness in rhetoric, and they want to be. They want to feel stoked to climb the walls of the Capitol. That's what they're looking to do. And they're like, next time,
Right, but those things hurt Republicans with the vast majority of American people. Yes. So, but like Christie, he'll get in. He'll put that sheen on the Republican Party. Maybe he won't openly be as extreme as a Trump would, but he'll put that sheen on Republicans to make them look normal, and then they'll pass some of the most horrible shit you could ever imagine. Like, I'm not saying this as a defense because I like Trump or think he's a good guy. I'm saying this because he is so bad at being president and actually like working with other people that I think him as president means the least bad shit will get done.
Is this
I
the
do have
clap?
this clip from Christie. I'm curious if you guys think this will have any impact at all on Republican voters. I'm going to say
sure.
no.
Is this
but
recent?
It's Chris Christie.
Yes,
Why
this
he
is after he announced. So he's going after Trump, and
He looks
he's not holding
Penguin
back.
right now.
Let me tell you something, everybody. The grift from this family is breathtaking. It's breathtaking. Jared Kushner and Ivanka Kushner walk out of the White House and months later get $2 billion from the Saudis. $2 billion from the Saudis. You think it's because he's some kind of investing genius? Or do you think it's because he was sitting next to the President of the United States for 4 years doing favors for the Saudis? That's your money. That's your money he stole and gave it to his family. You know what that makes us? A banana republic. That's what it makes us. So he may get 30% again. I'm not sure. Maybe he'll get more. Maybe he'll get less. But let me tell you what he'll know in 2024 that he had no idea of in 2016. He's in for a fight to get it.
If I'm very honest, if I put the hater in my soul away, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like, as an orator, as a litigator, that's a good job. Like, whether or not it won't move the needle of fucking them people didn't give a fuck. No one gives a fuck. No one at all. They didn't give a fuck. Anyone who said no one gives a fuck. But that's a good job, just objectively, because it's him and that's how the world is. It's because it's Chris Christie doing it. No one gives a fuck. But if that were like millions, it would be moving.
He lost all of his cachet. He's a nobody now, especially in the Republican Party.
I totally forgot about him.
He's got nothing that they're looking for.
Exactly.
Also, that speech, while you might think it's good, it's bullshit. The dude worked for the Trump administration. Talk about literal, like, oh, Jared Kushner was cutting deals with the Saudis when he was sitting beside the president. Yeah, you were sitting right next to them too. He was the chair of their opioid commission. Great job, Chris Christie.
You were in the room the whole time.
Right. Yeah, and then he turned down offers. Like, he was offered Secretary of like Homeland Security or something like that, and another thing, and he turned it down, not because he didn't want to work for the Trump administration, because he was holding out for the AG position. He wanted to be Attorney General.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I feel like that's one of the reasons. I feel like Christie is actually there to just attack Trump. I honestly feel like he's there to clear a way for Ron DeSantis, because as much as we know Ron DeSantis is evil, he is the establishment pick. And Chris Christie, if he's nothing else, he's still establishment. He may not be, popular amongst the popular side of the Republican Party, but he still has enough pull in the establishment to be able to go in there and do exactly that. Because everyone knows Christie doesn't stand a snowball's chance in hell, just like anyone else. But he is really good at getting into the mud like Donald Trump. So if anybody on the debate stage could actually kind of handle Trump in that way, it would be Christie.
That's a really good point. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll get in some, he'll get some good knocks on Trump on the debate stage, but Trump will like that's the thing though. Chris Christie, his lane is being the bully, but he just happened to jump into the presidential race in 2016 when the biggest bully of them all decided to run, Donald Trump, and then you're no longer like. You're not the big bully if Trump's there with you. You're just going to be the second fiddle to him. It's impossible to outdo Trump as the bully.
But Trump is weak now. Trump is extra weak now, so he's a bully, but he's a wounded shark. So I think that they smell blood in the water.
Trump will just turn to him during the debate and call him fat, and the crowd will laugh. And then that'll be the end of Chris Christie. I mean, I hate to say it, but that's exactly.
They will laugh.
There's a good possibility. Chris Christie will try to come up with some, like, he'll deliver a zinger that he spent all-nighters trying to come up with, and he'll hit Trump with it. The crowd will be like, oh, and then Trump will just look at him and say he's fat, and that's it. Chris Christie will be laughed off the stage. The end.
So he's already done that. Let me find this clip. I saw this. So Christie was on CNN, and here, this is part of their interview.
In response to you running, ran a rather mocking video on social media. But there it is. It's you. I guess he's making fun of your weight.
Oh wow,
it's so stupid.
That's so lo-fi.
Yeah.
What did you make of that? What was your response to that?
You know, when I saw Jake, it just renewed in my own mind what a child he is. He's a baby.
See, pause it.
You can't run defense. Doesn't work.
That's not gonna play on the stage.
Never gonna work. It's never gonna
Trump's
work.
gonna call him a name, and he's gonna go, us mature adults up here won't be listening to this baby talk. And the crowd's gonna go, boo! Trump, 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 Trump.
Yeah. There's those people are lost. Like this, I guess it's like a different conversation, but can you ever get those people back? Are they just, is 30% of the country just gone forever? Like, are their brains just mush now? Is that it?
Oh, because of MAGA? Like, just because of the whole MAGA movement? Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
totally.
think that number is smaller because I do think there's a difference between people who just go out and vote in a general election and then like the hardcore. Like whatever the primary numbers are for the Republican primary, that's the Republicans that are gone. General election Republicans, I mean, it still sucks that they're probably still not great people that they're voting for Trump or whoever is the Republican. But I don't think they're the same because a lot of people go out and vote in a general election who just don't pay attention to politics at all. And they'll maybe vote based on like who their uncle or next door neighbor told them was a good candidate. It's just how it is. And bless those people who aren't in a political bubble. I am jealous.